So 1.5 months ago, I've started this brand new store over here, and as you can see, in the first half of the month, we generated $23,000. However, the second half of the month, we have generated $61,000, so we literally tripled the revenue by just installing 5 apps. The only difference in between the start of the month and the end of the month is we changed up the entire store structure, and it literally tripled everything. As you can see with this example, having the right apps in your store actually matters quite a bit. So in this video, I'm going to reveal to you exactly those 5 apps. Now, quick disclaimer, we have a 0 affiliate link policy. If you look at the description below this video, you're going to find 0 affiliate links to any of these apps because I want to stay unbiased. It's very important for me to say exactly what I think. I don't want to promote anything I don't like, and even though I could have made a bunch of extra money for putting affiliate links, I'm not going to do that because I'm also going to say a few negative things which these apps entail, because I want to be as transparent as possible so you can properly decide which one makes sense for you and which one doesn't. Let's start with the very first one, and it is the Shri Theme. The Shri Theme is amazing. I genuinely love it. We basically use it on like 95% of our stores. So what it does is basically makes your store look amazing. That's basically it. Number 1, makes your store look amazing. And number 2, you have all these upsell options which basically come with it, like this checkbox over here, or like get 1 and then you unlock free shipping, get 4, unlock these 2 things. It just has a lot of variants on how to upsell your clients, and it is the go-to theme we're always using. And keep in mind, how your store looks doesn't matter too much, all right? It definitely increases conversions a little bit, but it's not insane. What actually does matter a lot is giving so many different upsell options and picking the right ones to just make more money from every single customer. This is the same exact theme we're running on this store, and by the way, we also have a backup store on this, so even though here it says we're doing like around 4K days, I'm going to put it somewhere on the screen, we're doing around 6.5K a day on this store because we literally have a duplicate of it, which is the backup one, and it's the same exact product. Anyways, the point is, Shri Theme is amazing. The next app I'm going to talk about is OneClick Upsell. It basically gives you the option to add pre- and post-purchase upsells in between the checkout. It's very simple, and as you can see, on the same exact time range I just showed you, we literally added $18,000 in 16 days only with adding this single app. This is a third of the revenue we made in these 16 days. So as you can imagine, this is a huge impact. And the coolest thing about this is we're upselling ebooks in this case, which literally don't have any product cost. So it's $18,000 pure profit in 16 days just because of this app. Crazy one. So just to explain to you how this works, when people click on add to cart, they get a pop-up. Do you also want this? It's the same thing as when you go to McDonald's and you ask for a burger and they say, hey, do you also want fries with it? You just show them an option to buy something extra, which obviously has to make sense. And then after they purchase, you give them another offer. And if they don't take that, you give them another offer, which is the same thing, a little bit cheaper. So a post-purchase downsell. And this is how you should structure your funnel. You should be constantly trying to add something extra to the basket of your customer. That's the main objective you have when you make a good store. This is something which literally just skyrockets your profit margins. And if we go back to the stats here, it made around $19,000 in 16 days, which means it's over $1,000 in this case in pure profit every single day. $1,000 in pure profit. Imagine what you can actually do with that. Insane. But obviously keep in mind, it only works because we figured out what the right products were. Because this app we also had installed the first 13 days. However, it just didn't work because we were upselling the wrong thing. So obviously it's not only the app, it's also offering the right thing. Next app I'm going to cover is Auto Add to Cart. This is a really cool app as well, which basically does one simple thing. And I'm going to show that to you right now. Basically, if you click on Add to Cart, in the cart, you're gonna have an extra thing for free in there, either for free or paid, but usually you're gonna have to do this free. What it does is you basically have your base product and automatically it adds the leather wallet. This is going to make sure that more people who add to cart also follow through and buy the actual product. You're going to experience it so often where you basically have a bunch of add to cart, but nobody buys. This is going to make this ratio better, always. Okay, so the next app is Upcart. Also very cool app. And what it actually does is it adds this thing over here which is this. So shipping protection for $2.99, which is already ticked on. Very important that it is ticked on. If we've seen crazy things with this. If you do exactly this, 90% of your orders are going to take this, and 90% of the time you're going to make an extra $3 for free. Shipping protection doesn't cost you a thing. This is literally the definition of free money. Make sure you do exactly this. Just make it look exactly like this. $2.99, checked on, it's gonna work every single time. Just to prove my point, we did this with my student Austin. He made around $60,000 in just a few months. And as you can see from this message here, he's literally saying every single order has taken the $1.99 shipping protection over 20 pieces. Everybody takes this. Do this, they're gonna take it. Before I get to the last one, which is by far the best, I'm gonna quickly tell you about 4 more apps which we're basically always using. Number 1 is Triple Whale, amazing profit tracking app. Number 2 is Intelligence A/B testing. What it does, it basically splits your website into 2 websites, and 50% of the visitors see one page and 50% see another page. And then you see which one is performing better, and then the winner of that split test you keep, and then you split test that winner with something else. And then if the next thing wins, then you split test it with something else. And you keep split testing until you have a perfectly optimized store, upsells, all of that. We always do this, and it's just gonna make you a lot of extra money because more people are gonna convert and buy. The next app is Bundle Bear. That's an app where you can create bundles, really good one. And then the last one is Looks for Reviews. 4 apps which you basically should always be using. All these apps which I just showed you are amazing. However, there's one more app which is arguably the best one out of them. And actually a few days ago, my student Bon has sent me this video talking about exactly that app.
So as of today, in the last 6 months, we're at $954,000 US in sales. If you take a look at that Michael put me on, it actually converted $152,000 in revenue to put. So if I didn't join the program and listen to Michael's advice, I would have been out of $150,000. The thing is, if I didn't join the program, I wouldn't have known the video formats that would have made my brand go so viral. I don't even know if I would have had any of this. Make sure you look into upselling. It's super important. Over 10% of your sales are going to come from there.
Unfortunately, this app I cannot reveal here on YouTube. It's only for my private community. This app alone can literally change your entire business if you're already making money. However, if you're not making money yet, all of this was basically useless. There's 2 parts of being a successful dropshipper. Number 1 is getting a lot of traffic to your store, and number 2 is converting that traffic into money. So obviously the first priority you should always be having is focus on traffic. I can pull up a screenshot of my student Bradley here, which has no idea what he's doing in the store, but he still made $5K in one single day just because he has a shit ton of traffic coming in from his organic videos. And how we structure our program is this. First, we assess how your business is going right now. If you're a complete beginner, we're obviously going to treat you very different than if you already made a few $100,000. So we first assess what you need, find the exact bottlenecks you have, and just fix them. Usually for beginners, it's selecting the wrong product, having a bad strategy, not getting traffic to the store, making videos which just suck. All of these things, we're going to fix that for you. If you're more advanced, we're going to take a look at your store, at your organic videos, at your paid ads videos. We're basically going to just take a look at everything and fix small things to scale even more. It doesn't matter what stage you're at. I guarantee you're leaving money on the table by not having somebody who knows what they're doing, looking over the things you are doing and telling what to change. Very simple concept. Everywhere in life you need a coach. However, for some reason, most people doing dropshipping just try everything by themselves and think watching YouTube videos is enough. That's not true. You need somebody who's going to guide you through the process. If you want us to be that, click the link below, sign up for a call, and we see if it's a good fit.